over here trying to get this out. We just yanked her with a good old wood beater dealer jacker. Gave her a solid yank, moved her up more so you can see. Now we're digging her out, trying to yank it some more.
I think I just broke my neck. I lost my hat.
It moved?
Hey, you fucking moved, kid.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got the old Mongo man out here in Mongo's garage. It's Saturday morning. It's about 10 o'clock. I don't know if you can see around me or behind me, but this poor garage is a catastrophe. So that's our plan today. I'm going to go out. It rained about an inch, like I said there in the last video, and the driveway needs a little bit of touching up. So I'm going to go get that taken care of this morning. KJ's on his way back with the 5.4. He ran down and got it cleaned up and did some remapping of the fuel system. He said it's running much better, which is awesome. So that hopefully is taken care of. He's going to get the for sale signs in it and put it at the end of the lane here today. And then we'll get in here and get this garage cleaned up. Need to get this Bronco done. All right, come along with us. Check out what we get, what we're doing here today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got the old Mongo man out here in the shop. It is now the end of Saturday, and we got BOV1 back in here. I had to redo the rear bumper because, well, it didn't survive the moving around here in the shop, as we got a couple other things going on there. It's actually what's left of it is right here. As you can see, it's definitely not in good condition, but we went ahead and remade it and got it all put back together here. I do like what became of it. I straightened up some of the angles and got it looking a little better. So that's the rear bumper, and it's actually too wide. It's wider than the sheets of corrugated that I have, so we had to, of course, put the wings on the end of it. But now what I need to do is I need to figure out that spare tire carrier that we talked about. There's going to be a big piece right here. That there'll be a bearing sitting here, and then all of that's going to ride on there. KJ did bring me up some steel so that I can start putting the rock sliders together, rock sliders slash steps slash roll bar supports. So that'll be happening here real soon. KJ's given me a deadline to get this thing done, the 29th of April. That's pushing it. He went ahead and did some investigating on the paint. The paint's been sitting here in the garage now for probably 2 years. So we weren't real sure what kind of condition it was in. So he went ahead and opened it up tonight, and actually it's in pretty decent shape. So hopefully we'll still be able to use that. So I still have a little bit more CAD to do here on this bumper, and then we can get these pieces up to the islands so that we can get them cut and finished up. The front bumper, I have to do a little bit of work there as well. What's left to do on it is pretty much grind it down, get it all flat and flush. I have to weld the recovery points on it so that they're in the right place. And I just need to get it all dressed up and cleaned up, and then we can get it back on as well. You guys have seen it. And we've been moving it around here in the shop while we've been working on KJ's stuff, but it looks really nice. So I'll be grinding on that tomorrow probably. We can get the welding and stuff done to that. And then my plan is I'm going to use a 3-inch channel, much like the roll bar is made out of. A 3-inch rectangular tubing. and it's going to sit right on top of the frame here and run left to right in 2 places, and then I'll attach a piece of it probably from right about here all the way back to just in front of the rear tire. And that'll give me a nice set of rock sliders. And then once all that happens, we're going to pull everything back apart. The tub will go on the rotisserie. We will get it painted. I want to paint the frame again because POR 14 or 41 or whatever the heck it is, chassis saver, that stuff is garbage. Total garbage. I'm not a fan of it. It goes chalky in UV. It's not very good in the UV. We do have a jack under the front of it there because the floor in here isn't exactly the levelest, and I needed it to be level so I could get the rear bumper set up. This is where the recovery points are going to live on the rear bumper. So this rear bumper, because of the spare tire carrier, this sheet here in the front, I use 2 sheets to get a 1/2 inch thickness. I'm going to do this whole piece in 1/2 inch from left to right, and then the top will just be 3/16. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's coming along just like I wanted it to. So that's it. We got a lot done today. We got the shop somewhat cleaned up, as you can tell. It's a whole lot easier to get around in here. We burned a bunch of stuff. We loaded a load of garbage, loaded a load of scrap, got that ready to go. I cleaned up the driveway a little bit this morning. And this afternoon, I went to a winter guard competition for Cheryl and Julianne. I actually do all the video for that, and got that done and skedaddled right on back here. And this is where we're at right now. KJ's got some big news coming up. He is out there looking for parts for Clifford. So if you guys have anything that you want to say or do for that, let us know in the comments below. But as you know, Clifford is going to end up with a B-Series Cummins in him. That specific B-Series Cummins that's sitting here in the shop. And he went ahead and found a turbo today for it. So the turbo that's on here now will go places, and then we have a brandy new one coming. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I know this video has kind of been everywhere. We started off there with the boys trying to collect a parts Bronco. That didn't go very well. That thing is still sitting there, and now it's so muddy that there's no way you could get to it. And then after that, of course, we went into a little bit of what we were doing today. Something that not everybody knows, because I haven't done a real good update as of recent. Casper is gone. KJ did end up selling Casper. It ended up in Elkins, West Virginia. Haven't heard a word of it, so hopefully the new owner is happy with it. He got what he had in it back out of it, so that moved on, and that's what enabled him to get Clifford. So from one to the next. If you guys haven't seen what we've been up to, go back and check out the midweek update. And then I also posted a video this week of the 5.4 flipper truck, getting the engine back in it. That truck is now running correctly. It needed a air filter of all things and a new mass airflow sensor. So that's all been taken care of. And now the flipper truck is running great. It is for sale, $8,500, 161,000 miles, 2006 F250 5.4 automatic. Truck runs down the road really nice. It's got all new brakes. It's got, he's done a lot of stuff to it, but it is ready to go. So once that moves, he'll be able to buy some more parts for Clifford and hopefully get a daily, because he wants to get a smaller vehicle that he doesn't have to run back and forth every day. All right, I will be back out here tomorrow working on the Bronco. That'll start the video series for next week. And then from there, the good Lord only knows where we'll go. Got some Cobra parts laying around here, so that stuff will continue. And then, well, we'll see what happens. All right, the old Mongo Man's out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you real soon.